The 10th day of the third regular session of the 21st Congress will now come to order. May we all rise for a moment of silent prayer. Chief Clerk, roll call.
Senator Aratos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer, Senator Coolant, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Palik, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Usmal, Senator Wally, Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members are present.
Okay, we have a quorum to transact business this morning. Reading of the journal, Floor Leader Harper.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to dispense with the reading of the journal.
It's been moved and seconded that we dispense with the reading of the journal. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. We'll now dispense with the reading of the journal. Next item.
Mr. Speaker, item 5, presidential communications. We do not have any.
Continue.
Item 6, Everson Supreme Court communications, none. Item 7, member communications, also none. Item 8, departmental communications on receipt of numbers 21-49 through 21-50.
Sign those, Chief Clerk. Next item.
Item 9, agency or governmental authority communications, none, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 10, state communications, also none. Item 11, state Supreme Court communications, none. Item 12, municipal or town communications, none. Item 13, foreign government communications, none, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, we're now on our order of the day. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Item 14, Mr. Speaker, standing committee reports. We have an awaiting list number 21-18.
Okay, short recess, subject to call of the chair. Where's that? It's not attached. So it's coming. Okay. Congress is back in session. The awaiting list is on its way. So next item, Chief Clerk.
Item 15, special committee reports. There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 16, assignment of measures and communications. We have a referral sheet number 21-44.
Chairman and members of the committees, take note of that for your planning purposes. Next item.
Item 17, unfinished business. None, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, next item.
Item 18, bill calendar.
Okay, first bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-129, CD3 for second reading.
Speaker.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Second session, Chairman Fakir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Move for the passage of the bill, Congress Bill 21-129 on second and final reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CP number 21-129 CD3. Discussion. Any discussion?
Short recess, please.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. We're still on discussion of CP number 21-129 CD3. Any further discussion?
Speaker, can we just have the title read by Chief?
Chief Clerk, read the title again.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, this is a bill, or 21-129. It's a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 21-43 as amended by Public Laws numbers or number 21-54 by amending sections 4 and 5 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Chuk State and for other purposes.
Okay. So any further discussion? If none, there's no objection. Debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of delegations. Chief Clerk.
State of Chuk, Chairman Aritos. State of Pohnpei, Chairman Perman. State of Koshai, Chairman Wali. State of Yap, Chairman Orsmal. Mr. Speaker, all the 4 states voted in favor.
CB number 21-129 CD3 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-130 for second reading. CP number 21-130. It's a bill for an act to further amend Section 9 of Public Law number 20-131 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-154, 20-159, 20-172, 20-187, 21-3, 21-10, and 21-38 in order to realign certain funds in order to secure funding for the purchase of real estate for the FSF Embassy in Japan and for other purposes.
Chairman Fakir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Move that Congress pass on second and final reading Congress Bill 130.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CB number 21-130. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection.
Speaker.
Debate is closed.
Speaker.
Speak up louder so I can hear you.
Oh,
Okay.
Speaker.
Thank you. Okay, you're recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I believe I have a proposed floor amendment on the bill, a very short one.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Make your motion to
Speaker, I
defer.
move that Congress Bill 21-130 be deferred to tomorrow's bill calendar.
It's been moved and seconded that CP number 21-130 be deferred to tomorrow's calendar. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. CP
Speaker.
number 21-130 is deferred to tomorrow's calendar.
Speaker, point of privilege.
Who's that? Go ahead, Chairman. Berman, say your
Yeah,
point.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Good morning to you, vice, floor, members, and all of those that are observing our session this morning. Speaker, I rise on a point of privilege to recognize the Honorable Ruvino Primo, the Chief Minister of WHO, accompanied by Tanis Kilimete and Jason Frederick. Let's give them a round of applause. That's our session.
Thank you, Chairman Berman, for introducing our constituents, our citizens who are observing our session. They're always welcome to do so. Okay, any other point of
Speaker.
privilege? Chairman Wally?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you and everyone in the gallery this morning also. We also have from Gosai, our delegation office, we have our PIO, Mr. McDonald Ida, observing our session this morning. Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman Wally, for the introduction.
Speaker,
Okay. Yes, Senator Aritos.
thank you, Speaker. Just want to follow suit to introduce one of our students
Go ahead.
observing our session this morning, Mr. Brian Murray, Manager, United Airlines in Bombay. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Aritos. Yes, Mr. Mori is always welcome to observe our session. Thank you. Any other point of privilege?
Speaker,
Chairman Net.
Thank you, Speaker. I want to follow suit by asking us to recognize my constituent, Mr. Mutong, working for budget office.
Thank you, Chairman Net. Yes, we recognize our constituent. Floor Leader Harbor.
Speaker, thank you. No more.
Okay, there are no more points of privilege. Let's move down. Next bill. Chief Burke.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-131 for second reading. CP number 21-131 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-53 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-57, 20-61, and 20-69 by amending Section 4 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding priority infrastructure projects and other projects and programs in the states of Koshai, Pohnpei, and Chuuk, and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figure.
Move for the passage of Congress Bill 21-131 on second and final reading.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CP number 21-131. Short recess. The call of the chair. Congress is back in session. We're now discussing CP 21-131. Floor Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a proposed written amendment to offer on behalf of the Speaker, and I so move for the adoption of the said amendment.
It's been moved and seconded that the offer for amendments to CP 21-131 be adopted. Any motion for suspension?
Move to suspend any relevant rule that may impede our action on the said amendment, especially the one prohibiting substantive amendment on second reading.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that any relevant rules, specifically the rules prohibiting substantive amendments on second and final reading, be suspended. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. The relevant rules are now suspended at this point. So discussion on the offered amendment. Chief Clerk, would you like to read it into the record? Short enough.
Mr. Speaker, we have a floor amendment to CP number 21-131 offered by Floor Leader Harper on behalf of Speaker Simona. Item 1 of the amendment on page 1, line 12, delete the figure 40,000 and insert the figure 68,195 in lieu thereof. Item 2 of the amendment on page 2, line 2, delete the figure 40,000 and insert the figure 32,700 in lieu thereof. Item 3 on page 2, line 7, delete the figure 30,000 and insert the figure 15,000 in lieu thereof. Item 4 on page 2, line 8, delete the figure 20,000 and insert the figure 19,650 in lieu thereof. Item 5 on page 2, line 9, delete the figure 10,000 and insert the figure 9,455 in lieu thereof. And item 6, page 2, line 13, delete the figure 5,000 and insert the figure 0 in lieu thereof.
There you have it. Any discussion on the offered amendments? If none, if there's no objection, discussion is closed on the offer for amendments. So let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of the offer for amendments, say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. The offered for amendments are adopted. We now have CD1. Any further discussion on CD1?
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Vice Speaker Moses.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you, members, and those that are observing our session this morning. I understand that today is the last day for the 10-day requirement that we have. And the question I have is, if it doesn't make it down today, can I reconsider tomorrow if I find some things that I wish to amend? That's if it doesn't go down today.
Okay, short recess. Subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Floor Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that we stand recess until 2 o'clock today.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress stand in a short recess till 2 o'clock this afternoon. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Congress now stands in recess until 2 o'clock this afternoon.